for Speed, the making of a race driver, is presented by British Leyland, makers of the Triumph Spitfire and the TR6 sports car, and the Champion Spark Plug Company.
If you're thinking about buying a Triumph Spitfire because it's a national racing champion, don't be contemptuous of those who buy it for its Michelati styling. Consider the satisfaction of owning a car that looks as good going slow as it does going fast.
Ontario. Someday I hope I have what it takes. I never thought I'd get this far. They come by the thousands to cheer them here. Andretti, Hunter, Leonard. Someday I hope it's for me. If I'm gonna drive, this is where I'll learn. I wonder what Bob Bondurant is like. He's sure done it all. From drags to motorcycles, sports cars to Grand Prix. He's taught Jim Garner and Paul Newman for the movies. I sure hope he can teach me.
I'd like to welcome all of you here to the Bondurant School of High Performance Driving. You're here for various reasons. Some of you to go through the racing course, our high performance course, our advanced highway driving. Some of the main things that you're going to be interested in the high performance course is our skid pad, teach you skid control, our accident simulator, teach you evasive maneuvers, car control. We put you through our slalom course, which teaches you steering wheel feel, weight transfer, really get to feel a part of the car and become at one with the machine. Really, car control is what it's really all about. So what I'd like to do is introduce you to my instructor, Jim Shotnick, and Jim will be putting you through these various maneuvers. I'll be coming out from time to time and checking on you, seeing how you're progressing, and go on, and we'll see you at the end. So thank you very much, and good luck to you.
Okay, Rick, let's hop on the other side and get started.
Okay. Take it easy.
Okay, we're going to go out, start working on our basic handling techniques, basic cornering techniques.
Oh.
First of all, I'll demonstrate the correct line and the correct cornering techniques.
We switched places and I drove for the first time. Suddenly I was learning all over again. Toe on the brake, heel on the accelerator, and that was the hardest part.
Let's start off slow and just get used to the car in the oval for the first lap or two.
Okay.
Remember, we want to work on technique, not speed. Okay, first off, let's get your hand position correct.
Yeah.
The right hand is going to stay at the 3 o'clock position. It's not going to move. The left hand's the only one that moves, and that's only as we enter the turns. Start picking out your braking points. Pick a cone for one and be consistent. Use that every lap. Big cones, your apexes. That's what you're aiming for. That time you were in the middle of the road.
The large cones are the apex. You have to come as close to the apex as you can on every turn. Jim left the car. This was my first solo. He stood on the edge of the oval, grading me and hollering at me.
Hey, tighter, tighter, tighter.
The next day I put on the driving suit for the first time. We went right to the skid pad. It's covered with water-soluble oil, making it almost as slippery as ice. Here's where I learned the controlled skid. Once you learn how to control it, you're not afraid of it anymore.
I'll have you drive on and I'll lock up your front brakes on, and I want you to crank the wheel over a couple times, see if you have any steering, and then I'll get off the brakes, let your front tires roll, and you see if you get your steering back. Okay, it's locked up.
Let's see.
Okay, now next time, as soon as I lock them up, I want you to crank the wheel over to full right lock as quick as you can, all the way over till it won't turn anymore. And then quickly all the way back to the left to full lock, so you cover the entire range of steering wheel movement.
Okay.
I want you to see you have absolutely no steering while I've got your front wheels locked up. As soon as I get off the brakes, those front tires are turning again, you'll get your steering back. It's full right, full left, and then just hold it there until I get off the brakes. Okay. Full left. Okay, I'm off the brake.
This is really something. The sensation is really weird. When you're in control, turn against the skid. When you're out of control, turn with it. Knowing how to do a 360 can come in handy when you're racing. The training switched to my own Spitfire. This is the car I had to learn how to handle if I was ever going to race. This is the slalom course. I made the first run at 30 miles an hour. It's a lead and lag situation. You turn the wheel and let the car catch up. The weight not only shifts from side to side, but diagonally. This is where I learned how well this car really handled.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, this time we'll turn around and go back at 40.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. This is great.
Remember, Rick, on the accident simulator, I want you to come down the double yellow line. You'll have 3 green lights. When you go through the electric eye, they'll change. Make a high-speed avoidance maneuver through the green lane. If all 3 of them are red, stop as quickly as you can in the center lane. Start off at 35 miles an hour, okay?
Time to test the old reactions, huh?
Right.
Okay. This was the most demanding training aid of all. You could not outguess the lights. You had to concentrate and react instantly.
Okay, Rick, let's start driving around. Start off slowly and get warmed up. Remember all your techniques.
Okay.
Your turn-in points, start turning in. Right over the white line by the cone. Start braking.
I gotta come out of that turn all the way to the outside?
Right, you want to use your hard braking. Get your hand set, turn at the cone. Whip the wheel. There you go. Let it all the way out.
They finally let me loose in my own car on a real track. I was just getting the feel of it when I goofed and lost it. you can't let up for a second or it'll get you. Finally, it all started to come together. Heel and toe, hard brake, light brake, downshift, whip the wheel. My friend Mike said the Spitfire would handle even better when it was race ready. I was a little anxious to see it completed.